Uh, we're dealing now with the whole story of Purim. There's a question: why is there no Tachanun? Why is there no Halal on Purim? There is on Hanukkah. That there's no Halal, and there's a couple answers. One is that the Megillah itself is a form of Halal, but another answer, much deeper, is when you look at the stories, the two stories, there's a difference in them. In the story of Hanukkah, the Jews get changed their nature. Before Hanukkah, we're under the rule of the Syrian Greeks, and the story is us throwing off their rule, getting out from under the thumb of idol worshippers. The story of Purim is a much different one. We start off we're under the rule of Achashverosh, and at the end of the story, we're under the rule of Achashverosh. The only thing about the story of Purim is we survived. Nothing bigger than that. Now, you should know that just surviving is an important thing. And the real issue of Purim is not only do we survive, but we survive as Jews. And that's the important issue. Uh, the best answer we have to our enemies is that we will continue to be Jewish, that we will continue to do the mitzvot. Many years ago, I was living in a neighborhood in Yerushalayim, and at the time there was a rush. This is back in 1974. There was an immigrant from the Soviet Union who was from a small town in the Soviet Union. And so we were talking about Sukkot. And he said, "Oh, I had a Sukkot. I had a sukkah." And we all looked at him and said, "You had a sukkah?" And he said, "Well, it wasn't really kosher. It was in my apartment. Because to have it outside would have been illegal. It would have caused them a lot of trouble." And the Rav Shchuna, the rabbi of the neighborhood, and somebody said, "That's not kosher." And the rabbi of the neighborhood said, "Wait a minute. That sukkah was probably more holy than anything I had ever been in, because I built a sukkah in Israel where it's okay. He built a sukkah in the Soviet Union where it was illegal to be Jewish. So, he put himself on the line. Me, my big thing is just having it built." So it tells you something that it's more important than just surviving, is surviving as Jews. Something to think about. And I don't think we have a minyan.